wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy. Hold on before you go. One thing that you should know, I never meant to hurt you so. I wish you happiness, joy, good fortune, boy.
跟个棒。喂。黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛，黑王，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，在读外来网从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底。故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 HOTF4B 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队。4大天王黎明国成长学友，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，
头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你是小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把全球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。把你上牢记，胖起来打中你的太阳穴，足够让你倒地，
足够让你倒地。只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛，黑王，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议。先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，在读外来网从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底。故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
帽戴头顶就像牛仔，看到我们出门拦着某个走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，
安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，拽得动，来个跳蛋糕皮蓬的小配合，前面下还在补贴的敲回车，手表上戴转台上看不见到底。点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。
没有空没有空还要接着宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用
没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B。电话打不通，不在府区录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑毛，黑眼睛，黑王，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，在读外来网从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底。故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Oh, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sing, sing, bimmer. Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. We the precious, but you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, say fi stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there and me a drop it. I said simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I whip the pressure. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girl. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Galileo, you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. The precious stuff, I tell.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a MyPlayer build breakdown. A chance to see the skills. Tonight it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on MyPlayer. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight? Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a game-winning shot? We have no idea. This is why we play and watch the games.
With the salary cap and the Supermax being introduced, the amount of money bets cost to have on your team, how vital is it to hit on your draft picks?
It's huge. You look at that Warriors run. They drafted Steph, Clay, Draymond in the second round. That was massive in allowing them to sign Kevin Durant. The biggest thing is draft picks just get paid less, to have controlled contracts. So you have them on your roster, and it opens up cap space, and it's really a giant plus. You get tremendous value out of them when they're good.
And Tim, after that initial 4-year contract for first-round picks, you also can match any offer their first time in free agency. So team control is huge, especially in the current climate with guys constantly moving teams. The NBA setup really helps out the smaller market teams in regards to holding on to their stars early in their careers.
And the first one at the line is good.
During his rookie year in the 2018 playoffs, Jason Tatum was Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern Conference Finals going up against LeBron. A rare opportunity.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And here's MyPlayer. Here's Harris. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you can't get too physical with Harris because once you do, he exploits it and forces the issue.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him.
Well, Harris wasn't a lottery pick in the 2011 NBA draft. In fact, he went 19th overall. But that just shows you what can happen when you commit yourself to your craft and put the work in.
And so he hits both. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. So guys, let's examine how life would be if you're a point guard playing with Andre Drummond. That's probably a pretty fun experience, right?
I mean, that would be incredible. You would get a quality big to run the pick and roll with, and that would be awesome. Drummond has a massive physical frame, so his screens all around the court really punish opponents, and they'd free you up.
And defensively, he's a tremendous shot blocker. So if your man happens to blow by you, it's nice to have Drummond behind you as an insurance policy.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to MyPlayer. Yeah, count it.
Good eyes from Harris. You know, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable distributor.
Now here's Smart. Tatum outside. Joel Embiid with the block. And they're able to recover. MyPlayer inside. He's covered by Horford. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And it's good for 2.
Continues to improve as a passer. The sky is the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And it's out of bounds to the Celtics. Timeout called the Celtics.
Man, Brian, he has to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks, but you have to find a way to stay productive during a shooting practice.
And he may be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies. Sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Yeah, good idea. That might be able to get things right.
Here's Tatum. And it's Thibault with the rebound.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both good at the line. The Celtics trail. Here's a potential build that I'm sure you two would love. You're an MP playing the 1, and you get to team up with Joel Embiid. How do you form a classic combo?
Well, there's nothing like a great point guard and center combination. And with the right skills, you could be winning multiple titles with the process. Embiid's a guy who can play in the post and outside. So I think a slashing point guard who is capable of drawing multiple defenders would be a great fit with Joel Embiid.
Absolutely. The ability to run pick and roll is key. Embiid can be so effective in that set. Beyond the basketball skills, I think leadership qualities would help. Joel is a young guy, and I think he has lots of winning in his future, so bring that out as well.
And now on the break, the 76ers. No good off the back of the rim.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, there's no way you expect him to miss that jumper.
Smart. That's good.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to Embiid. 14 feet out. Good.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here is Brown. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Horford, right side. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities. That's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through contact.
Well, let's discuss the potential of being a point guard and playing with Ben Simmons. How would you guys coexist with a top talent like that?
Well, Simmons can distribute with the best of them, but he's still improving his jumper. So if a point guard could come in and add a nice little shooting touch, that would be a great way to play off each other and put together a dominant backcourt.
Definitely, and he picks a lot of pockets too, so I'd like to match that defensive pressure if I'm a point guard. Jump the passing lanes, create fast break opportunities, and run the floor with one of the game's best transition players, Ben Simmons.
Now here is Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player, and you like to get him the ball inside.
To the inside. Stolen by Williams. Here's Schroeder. Comes up empty down low. Here's Embiid. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. 76ers ahead, up 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. So seeing my player get after it through one, how's he looking out there?
Have to love what we saw from him. Big-time production, his shot selection on point, and he hit for a really high percentage.
And it's still so early in this game, it'll be interesting to watch how things develop and see whether he can keep up what's been a stellar performance so far.
Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. And the basket by Drummond.
Attacks the glass with the ferocity you have to see to believe. Rebounding is Drummond's forte.
Well, when you think about playing point guard, how much easier is your job when you're playing with a guy like Tobias Harris?
Well, you know, Harris is a guy consistently scoring. He's a consistent threat you can turn to offensively, and that's critical for point guards. Whenever you're initiating an offense, it always helps to play with guys that truly understand how to get a bucket.
You know, Harris also collects rebounds at a pretty good rate. And as a point guard, I would try and make the most out of that. Don't waste any time getting the ball up the court. Catch the defense off guard and either get a clean look for yourself or one of your teammates.
Here's Horford. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
In this league for so long, Horford still brings it every night. The second chance bucket there.
Now here's my player. He's got 13. Yes, and a nice assist from Milton.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Richardson outside. Horford. And it's blocked by Andre Drummond. Stolen by Williams. Pass to Richardson. And stolen by Maxey. My player with it, and it's Schroeder picking him up. And Maxey with the dunk.
A 1-2 punch right there. Nice steal and some elevation on the jam.
Yeah, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play on defense.
An easy basket, too.
Man, my old coaches would be so proud. I mean, that's the importance of great on-the-ball defense being showcased there.
All right, guys, let's talk about the 76ers. With Simmons and Embiid running the show, what types of players help complement their core group?
Good shooters, I really think, would fit right in, Blake. Simmons can handle the dishing. Embiid can handle the dunking. They just need someone and maybe a couple of players to help shore up the perimeter shooting.
Yeah, I think some tenacious young talent would fit right in, guys. 76ers have built something special here, but it's important to continue building. And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Now here's Horford. Second chance shot, and he lays it in.
And when Horford gets the ball down low, he has a ton of ways to beat you.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
And your Sixers dance team.
Pretty lopsided game through the first half. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And with one half in the bank, what do you think of my players' performance so far?
I mean, you love the decision-making, right? Taking great shots and finding the opportunities to score.
This guy definitely has the shooting touch and the instinct. Love to see that tenacity and determination to get this. The jam, Embiid is 7 feet, athletic, one of the best dunkers in the league.
With the assist.
Tatum outside. Brown, Curry covering. Outside Smart. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. From deep three-point range. And there's the foul. It's on Williams. That's his first foul. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from them.
And so here is Boston. Pass to Horford. Brown. Harris, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Love the way Brown squares up in the mid-range, getting his feet under him before releasing the shot.
Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here is Tatum. Horford outside. And it's off from three-point range.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
And slam dunk by Brown.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls. And he hits both from the stripe. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Back to Harris. Pass to Drummond. No good on that shot. Great D that time from Horford.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Schroeder.
Every year, Horford becomes a little bigger threat offensively, and that time against some great defense.
Horkmaz. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the slamma-jamma.
The D was all over the place after that offensive board, and he made that work for him.
Yeah, he sure did. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
Good ups.
Such a nose for the basketball and such a strong finisher.
And it's Al Horford with the jam.
Good read from Tatum. Saw the defense had overcommitted and made them pay with the sweet dime.
Pass to Drummond. Yes, it's good.
A heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the bucket for an easy 2.
Tatum with the ball. And here is Richardson. Horford. Back to Richardson. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Catch and shoot. Look, defensively, you've got to close harder than that because Richardson is dangerous.
My player, covered by Schroeder. Drummond down low. He's against Horford. And it's my player missing. Now here's Schroeder, covered by my player. A nice shot by Schroeder.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long ways to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least we can see the fire still burning, and I love to see that. And they haven't given up, but they picked it up at both ends, and they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, at least, as you pointed out, at least they're still trying. They're still playing hard.
Now here's Schroeder. My player with the block. Harris outside. My player left side. Milton on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's my player. On the wing, Harris. Back to my player. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
A good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his guys.
Tatum outside. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Drummond.
Well, the defense got lucky right there. He's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Horford. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Tatum with the ball. Can they get it? But they get it back.
Well, it's the massive wingspan of Joel Embiid that really annoys opponents, and I look to how effective he is at getting into the airspace of shooters.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. They really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass.
Only one quarter left to go, and from everything you've seen, how do you think MyPlayer's performance is stacked up?
Well, I like how he's fit into their game plan. They've made a concentrated effort to get him the ball in his spots, and he's delivered.
Yeah, it's a great feeling as a scorer to get into this kind of groove. The sense that everything you put up is going in.
Yep, that goes.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's rejected. George Niang on the wing. He's covered by Tatum. Stolen by Williams. The 3 ball. And it's Tatum missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. That's frustrating.
Back to MyPlayer. Launches a 3. And Schroeder pulls it down. Pass to Tatum. Williams with it. Covered by MyPlayer. Williams gets the bucket.
I like the assist. He knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Here's MyPlayer. Green. Milton on the wing. Brown covering. Another miss by MyPlayer. The drive by Jason Tatum. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
And gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control from Tatum, who's proving how well coordinated of an athlete he is.
Now here's MyPlayer. To the paint. Guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. And here's MyPlayer outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And if you leave anyone that wide open, you're just asking them to punish you, and they did there.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Brown. There's Jason Tatum with the 3. That doesn't go either for Jason Tatum. To the middle. Here's MyPlayer. And MyPlayer throws it down.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Now here is Tatum. And it's Tatum with the jam.
How about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on this team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit. All the chips are on the table at this point.
Here's Richardson. Rejected by Milton. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And so here is Boston. Here's Richardson. Over to the left wing. And that's Neesmith finishing it off.
Gotta love the execution from Cantor, effortlessly slinging the ball over to the open man.
My player from deep. It's off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Oh, this was a laughter tonight. My player, one of the reasons this team cruised to a victory. One of the best players on the floor. Never lost focus despite the blowout win. Aiding this team in extending and keeping the lead.
You kind of get the feeling from our position courtside, my player was having tons of fun, gelling with his team, and it was reciprocated. These guys enjoyed having him on the floor. This could be a great fit for both parties.
And that'll do it here. Glad to have you with us, and we'll see you next time.